vowels, short vowels, short vowels. Ah.
I know you've noticed. There's something on the board today. It's not a period. No, not a period. It's a decimal point. So, let's talk about what a decimal point is. Unlike the commas in a number, if a number has parts that are less than 1, we have to have a decimal point. The decimal point always sits with the ones place. I'll just put a 6 there, okay? It's the ones place, even though there's a 6 there. I didn't want to put a 1 there because you think, well, maybe it's the ones place because there's a 1 there. But no, it's the ones place, okay? You guys all recognize that number, 6, 6 ones. Here it is, written with its decimal. If we don't have any places down here, we don't need to put the decimal. But if we do, we do. So, the decimal marks where the digits greater than 1 or greater, end. So all the digits this way are greater than 1. For instance, that's 90, greater than 1. That's 6, 1 or greater. And that's 400. So all the numbers this way are numbers that are like big multiples of 1. All the numbers past this way are parts of 1. Now, since our numbers work in groups of 10, that means that as we move this way, these places are always 10 times bigger, 10 times bigger, 10 times bigger, 10 times bigger. And this way, it's always 10 times smaller, or 1/10 as much. Cool? All right. Let's think about it like this. This place here, what's 1/10 of 1? It's the 10th place. Right there, the 10th place. Not the 1th place. It's the 10th place. And this place here is the 100th. Notice these THs. They show that it's less than a whole. Okay? So that's the 10th place. That's the 100th place. That's the 1000th place. 1000. No S. Put the S there. The 1000th place. So far, so good. Okay, you're going to have to memorize these places. Tenths, hundreds, thousands, and then even 10,000ths, and we can stop, okay? But I need you to memorize them. They're the same as these places if you remember that the 1 is what's attached to the decimal. So tenths, it's like a big mirror with a 1 there. Tenths, tens, hundreds, hundreds, thousands, thousands, 10,000s, 10,000s. It's really hard to hear the difference between those, but that's the way it goes. Okay? So, let's read some numbers. Take a look at this number. When we read it in word form, whether we write it or we say it, it's 7 and, we can always say and where the decimal point is. It kind of divides us between the wholes and the parts. 7 and 2, and we just name the place where the decimal number ends. So this is 7 and 2 tenths. Okay? Try another. We're going to try it a lot. This is 8 and 4 tenths. Cool? Now, we have a number that goes 2 places beyond the decimal. Remember, so we're going to say them out. This is the tenths place. This is the hundredths place. when we name these numbers, we don't have to say 2 and 3 tenths and 2 hundredths. We don't have to do that. We can say 2 and 32, and we just name the place value where the number comes to an end. Okay? So that's 2 and 32 hundredths. You say it. I'll listen. No. What? No. Really? 5 and 64 tenths hundredths. 64 hundredths. 5 and 64 hundredths. What if it looks like that? You got it. 3 and 2 hundredths. Okay? Let's think about money for a second. So you guys are all familiar with a dollar. It's a green piece of paper, usually has a picture of George Washington on it, and I don't know what's on the back. Anyway, our money is based on tens. So when we talk about money, if I said, here's some money, this is $3.02. Well, a cent is 100th of a dollar. You've heard of centimeters. A centimeter is 100th of a meter. A cent's 100th of a dollar. Okay? So if you had $2.98, that would be 2 and 98 hundredths. Let's take it a step farther. Read it, I'll read it. You read it, I'll read it. Did you get 6 and, read the whole thing, 6 and 12, this is tenths, this is hundredths, this is thousandths. If you want, you can keep like a little chart for yourself, you know, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. You can learn it pretty quickly, okay? And that's past the decimal. So this is 6 and 12 thousandths. You'll get good at it pretty fast. Let's do another. $32 and 651 or 651, that's fine. 32 and 651 thousandths. Sweet.